I hope you're having a great day. So as part of our holistic living at home, now since most of you have time at home, most of us have time at home, we need to encourage people back into the cycle which we kind of encouraged people into about a year ago with fabulous results. Okay, now when we're looking at improving the health of our hair, the health of our skin, we're looking at disease, we're looking at prevention, we're looking at immunity, we're looking at anything that has anything to do with the human body. Okay, we need to look at the human body as a whole. I can't say I want to improve my hair, so I only start treating my hair. I can't say I want to look after my skin, improve my skin, and only look after my skin. Your hair, your skin, your blood circulation, your lungs, your liver, your kidney, your bowels, everything is interrelated and connected. For example, you can use the best shampoo for your hair and you can pop biotin supplements, but if you're constipated, it's not going to work for you. Okay, you can have all the best creams for your skin and all the whiteners and everything that you use, but you have toxins in your body. Your skin's not going to brighten up anymore. So we need to understand that everything in the human body is interconnected. So if I'm trying to solve one problem or many problems, the best approach is to treat the body as a whole. So today, when I explain this one lifestyle change, which most of you have already done, the people who couldn't do it had very valid reasons. They were working late at night, they had shifts, they couldn't do it, they couldn't manage their work-life balance and all of that stuff. But today, we don't have that excuse. So for everyone who couldn't try this, okay, now's your opportunity to try it for the next 7 days and see how it transforms your life. Not just physically, your emotional health, your spiritual health, everything. One of the biggest issues we have staying at home right now is most people will tend to eat more and more food. Okay, because you have time on hand, you have food, and you tend to overeat. If you're not active enough, you'll be watching a lot more Netflix and videos and social media time, which means the mindless eating will also increase. But if we introduce this one lifestyle change, guess what? We have control over appetite without even using willpower. I'm talking about the circadian rhythm fast. Okay, it's unbelievable how we've had hundreds and thousands of people from across the world report unbelievable changes in their health when they did the simple fasting, 12 hours. People think you need 16, 18, 24. I'm not here to say there's anything wrong with that. But what if you could achieve those results and more within 12 hours without it being difficult for you? So we had people reporting in stories how they had arthritic pains for like 20 years. And within 8 to 9 days of doing the circadian rhythm fast, all of the pain has disappeared. Is there magic in that? Absolutely not. This fasting reduces inflammation. Inflammation is the root cause of most diseases in the human body. We had people with autoimmune condition. We had people with multiple sclerosis. We had people with lupus. We had people with vitiligo. We had people with eczema, psoriasis, reporting how their condition seems to be getting better. I'm not saying cured, I'm saying getting better. Because fasting can also help you relax the immune system if it's overactive. Weight loss is happening even while we speak with people who have adjusted to the cycle of smart fasting. I'm not going to use the word weight loss, I'm going to say fat loss, because a lot of people can easily lose weight. We can flush water out of our system, we can punish our body with exercise. Losing fat is difficult, but it can be done very easily if we do it the smart way. And healthy weight loss is fat loss, it's not just weight loss. You see, you may have to reduce 5 kilos of weight. Okay, you go to a gym, you start building muscle, you'll probably put on another 3 to 4 kilos. Now that's a good thing for you, but your fat percentage has to go down. That is healthy weight. How do we do the circadian rhythm fast? And again, this is for everyone. Teenagers can do this, the elderly people can do it, everyone can do it. But let me make one thing very clear. If fasting doesn't suit you, you don't have to do it. Just because most of the world is doing it today and we're encouraging people to do it, everyone knows if it doesn't suit you, just don't do it. It's as simple as that. Second, you may already be in a healthy space. You may already be in a happy space. Everything's going well for you. Enjoy that. You don't have to start things like fasting. You don't have to do anything if your life is already going well for you. So make an informed decision. Circadian rhythm fasting observes the circadian rhythm of the human body, your biological clock, and the rhythms of nature. So it's as simple as this. Right now, if the sun sets at 6:30, I'm going to be done with my dinner by 6:30, okay? And I'm not going to eat anything until 12 hours the next morning. Now, in most cases, you will not be hungry within 12 hours. Then you can slowly extend it to 13 or 14 hours if you want. Don't push it. It's not a game. 12 hours is sufficient because we are not designed to digest and break down food late at night. Please understand this. For all the people who could not do this because of their social life, because of late night work and stuff, now you have the opportunity to do it for the next 7 days and see how you feel, how your appetite reduces, how your cravings for coffee and sugar get cut down, how you get a glow on your face, how you feel lighter on your feet, you feel energetic, your fatigue disappears, all of this stuff. Of course, you have severe diabetes, you want to do this under supervision, although I must say we have several type 2 diabetics who today are now seeing doctors who are revising their medication to the lowest dosage because fasting has actually helped them do it. But again, informed decision, because you don't want to fast if your sugar levels are going to be out of control and go into hypo. So please understand there are certain medical conditions which may not allow you to fast at this period. Do it with supervision if you have to. Now, this is how you do it. Finish your dinner at 6:30. The beauty of a circadian rhythm fast, you don't have to have soup and salad for dinner. You don't have to go no carb completely. You can have a proper dinner because then for the next 12 hours, you don't eat. Your body has enough of time before you sleep to break down that good dinner. Now, if you try to starve and diet in your last 6:30 meal, there's a high probability that you're going to feel hungry by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You're going to binge on cookies, sugar, and all of that stuff, or you're going to struggle through the fast. Fasting shouldn't be a struggle. Fasting should be effortless. If you're doing it for the first time, the first 1, 2, 3 days, maybe a little bit of struggle, mainly out of habit. You're used to eating. You got to break that habit. The first day is difficult. The second day gets a little easier. The third day, you don't feel hungry. Your energy levels are to the roof, and you just start understanding that you've discovered a fantastic tool that can help you for a lifetime with your health. So go through discomfort. Discomfort is okay. It is okay if it doesn't harm us. The world has gotten too used to comfort in every aspect of their life. And because we have so much of comfort, we have so much of discomfort today. So please understand there's nothing wrong with comfort. But sometimes to achieve things in life, we need to go through discomfort. Everyone goes through that. To build a business, you go through discomfort. To build a family, you go through discomfort. To build your health, you go through discomfort. So number one, be okay with discomfort. Be okay with a little bit of hunger pangs here and there. Listen to your body. Once you get through day 3, it's going to be a breeze for you. So we have a proper dinner by sunset, depending where you stay. Now, you're done by 6:30 or 7, depending on what time the sun sets. For the next 12 hours, you don't eat. Okay, use all that time to watch a little bit of TV, meditate, read your books, communicate with your family, spend family time, make love, whatever it is that you want to do, go to sleep. The beauty of fasting is we have so many testimonials of people who say that, Luke, we've been insomniac, and ever since we started sleeping, fasting, our sleep has gotten better. So you got to try it to believe it. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. I don't know. You can fast all you want, but if you're still thinking about thoughts before sleeping and you're stressed, you won't be able to sleep. But fasting can help you get into a deeper sleep. So sleep at the right time, wake up. Okay, your next meal is after sunrise. Okay, if you're not hungry, don't eat. You want to break it after 12 hours, go ahead and break it after sunrise. Now do this for about 7 days, and all of a sudden you realize many things. One is, I don't need that much of food. 2 is, my appetite and my sugar cravings are cut. 3 is, how do I feel more energetic and more lively when I'm having almost 1 meal less? Okay. 4, your acid levels will reduce and eventually completely go away. Now, if you're highly acidic and your doctor's told you to eat every 2, 2.5, 3 hours, follow that and slowly break into fasting. But for most people who are acidic, this circadian rhythm fasting took care of their acidity completely over time. But remember, everyone's different, everyone's unique. What works for someone doesn't have to work for you. So please make an informed decision. Now, if you can't do 12 hours, start with 8 hours. The next day, do 9 hours, then do 10, then do 11, do 12. It's not a competition. Listen to your body, ease into it, enjoy it. Because once you realize the benefits of circadian rhythm fasting and how it makes you feel, you can do it at any point in your life, whenever you want to. Now, some people can do it every day. Some people choose to do it twice a week. Some people thrice a week. Some people twice a month. That is up to you, how it makes you feel, how it fits into your lifestyle and all of that stuff. But let's understand and go back to the basics that when we align our eat cycles, our sleep cycles with the cycles of nature, we harness the intelligence of our own immune system, our own body. Our own body is designed to look after us. We don't have to do as much as we do every single day. We need to enable the human body to do what its function is. And we've compromised that. We've compromised its own intelligence by sleeping at different times every night, eating at different times every night, eating too much, eating too little, punishing our bodies, overtraining, not resting enough, not stretching enough. We compromise the intelligence of our body and we expect it to perform for us. But it's like the Pareto principle in business. You focus on the top 20 important things, okay, and the balance 80% automatically gets taken care of. And that's the same thing with the human body. That 20% is your biological clock. It is your circadian rhythm. Align with nature and your body will begin to heal you and work for you. So you can use the next 7 days. There are no excuses. Have an early dinner. If you can't do 6:30, fine, at least do 7. If you've been used to eating at midnight, 11 and 10, at least come down to 8, eventually 7 and 6:30. Have an early dinner. You'll begin to enjoy this time. Now you'll have fears. What if I get hungry? What if I get that? What if you get hungry? You're not going to die of hunger for one day. Like I said, get through the first day. The second day is going to be easier. The third day is going to be fabulous for you. So for the next 7 days, move into this. Let's make this a challenge for everyone who's interested in it. The next 7 days, we all finish our meals with sunset. We break it either 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, or 15 hours later. After your meal, the only thing that you consume is water. There is no lemon water, there is no green tea, there is no coffee. If you're fasting, do it the right way. There are no shortcuts to fasting. Some people make it convenient by adding coffee. Some people add bulletproof coffee. Some people add green tea. Some people add 50 calories of fruit juice. You're not fasting. If you can't do it, don't do it, but do it the right way. There has to be self-discipline to achieve anything in life. We've had enough of shortcuts, and today we're suffering the consequences of instant gratification and shortcuts. Do it the right way. Like I said, if you can't do it, that's it. Just don't do it. You don't got to make it complicated. You don't need to make it a big deal. Do what you can, add it to your life, and watch how your life changes. Because if there's anything that's true, the one thing we are doing as human beings we are eating way more than our bodies require. All of us, mindlessly, we are eating way more than we're supposed to eat. Most of us. Now, some people have a high metabolism. They need food very often. If you're that person, you will know that fasting doesn't suit you. Okay? But when you make that decision if fasting suits you or not, don't make it from an emotional space. Make it from a physical space. Okay? Listen to your body. If it's physically telling you and rejecting fasting, don't do it. If it's emotionally, if you're making a decision out of emotion, strengthen your mind. Get a little bit of discipline, get a little bit of, get a grip on your own mind and your emotions, and get through 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and watch the magic that happens to you. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.